Hey guys, I'm going to be making some bread today. I bought this little mold off Temu, so I'm going to make me some little sub breads. Me and Terry like to make cold cuts. This is the recipe I'm going to use, the Texas Roadhouse. I found it and it's so good. 2 tablespoons of yeast, 1 1/4 cup of milk. You warm your milk up lukewarm and you put your yeast in it. And then you put one thing of honey. I use that little bear, 1 large egg, and 1 tablespoon of salt, and 4 cups of flour. But you put your yeast in with your milk. Add yeast to lukewarm milk. I've done this recipe before and it turned out really good. It's real yummy. But I'm going to make it into sub bread. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, get it all together, mix it up. Then I'll show you how it looks whenever it's done. I'm also going to take some of it and make some garlic knots. I'm going to put like little bitty balls and put some cheese in it. We're going to have wings today, so that's what I'm going to make to go with the wings. It's going to be good, but I'll show you what it looks like. But I did buy this on Temu. It's a little mold. It's kind of like it's like rubber, but then I put it on a pan too. So I think it's going to turn out good. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done, or when I get it mixed and put it together. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I forgot to tell you that I use bread flour. I just want to make sure I told you that I use bread flour. I've got my yeast and my warm milk, letting it get real. Someone said it on the internet the other day, and I didn't really realize what it was actually doing, but it's rehydrating. I think that's what she said. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But it kind of gets like a gray, and I did stir it up, but it gets kind of gray like. This is the honey I use, and then tablespoon of salt. I'll go ahead and get that put in there, but I'm just waiting for this to get ready, and then I'm going to mix it all together. I'll be back. I'm still waiting on the yeast and milk, so I'm going to go ahead and put my honey in here. All I do is just turn the bottle up, put the whole thing. There is a measurement of it. Well, it said 1 cup of honey on the thing, but I just used this whole thing. That's what I did last time. I didn't really measure it. This is what I use. I wish my light would stay on. But if you use other kind of honey and you want to measure it, it's supposed to be 1 cup. And mine comes out tasting really good, just like the Texas Roadhouse. So, okay, I'll be back. Okay, I think I got all of it I can. I prop it up like that on the hook. It's still dripping. And I think my yeast is about ready. Let me stir that up again. I believe the girl said it was to activate the yeast. I'm sure that's what she said. I'm not a, I don't know all the names. I mean, I know how to cook. I just don't know. Sometimes I don't know why we do everything we do, but I follow instructions the best I can. Especially if something like this. Like if I'm just going to cook every day, like things I like to cook and know how to cook, of course I don't follow instructions. I didn't even follow instructions learning to make gravy and things like that. I just learned to do it. But things like this, I do measure out. Okay, that's looking kind of chalky. I think it said, wait 10 minutes after you add it in there. Okay, supposed to wait 10 minutes after you add I think I've got probably another few minutes. So I have all the instructions wrote down. You see how it takes me a minute to slow down and really read them. That's probably why I don't do instructions. I have trouble slowing down when I'm trying to cook. I hope I had that focused. I don't know if I did. All right, I'm going to get this mixed up. Get this in here in about 10 more minutes and then get it mixed up. Then I'll have to let it set for about an hour to let it rise. So, okay, I'll be back again. I almost forgot the egg. See, that's how bad I am. I'll read a thing and then I forget something, but I've remembered 1 large egg. I'm fixing to get it all in here. I got the milk and yeast in there. I'm bad, guys. And my eggs I had are just medium. So I'm trying to debate, do I need to use a large one? I think I will put another one in there. Since I only have medium eggs. I forgot about that. I think I will go ahead and put another egg in it. I don't think it'd mess it up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I got 2 eggs in there now. Oh, Lord. Hold on one second. Need 2 hands for everything. I need to hire me a camera person. No, I need to get a stand that will kind of like move around. I'd love to have one that would kind of hang maybe on my cabinet, under my cabinet, and it would hang around. But you can kind of move around. All right, I'm going to put this on. We'll put it on 2. I love this mixer. I just love it. Only time I've used it since I had it is when I was making, my bread, but I haven't used it for cakes or anything like that. I usually just get out my beater for cakes. But yeah, I love it though. It comes with these 2 other little things, but I haven't used those because I use this one, the hook. All right, I'm gonna let this mix, and then I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna let it set for 10 minutes. For an hour once it gets done, and let it rise. So I'll see you after that point, okay? All right, bye-bye. I'll be back. I think I ran into this last time. My dough is a little runny. I don't think it's because of the egg. But anyway, I went ahead and put a 1/2 cup of flour in there. So I'm going to have to change my recipe to 4.5 cups. So I'm going to see if this gets it back where it needs to be, okay? I just thought I was done. Yeah, I think that's going to make it work. So we either need to add another 1/2 cup of flour to the recipe, or reduce your milk to just 1 cup and leave out the 1/4. Maybe see if that makes a difference. Wish my light would stay on. It's one of those motion sensor ones, and it don't do like it needed. Let's see if I can get the light. Oh, here we go. Yeah, now it's getting more like I need it to be. Okay. I'm gonna let this finish up. Had to turn the light on my camera. I need to buy me some lights that's not motion sensor, that maybe just plugs into this light socket over here and will stay on when I want them to be on. These work good if they'd stay on. Okay, I'm gonna let that finish doing what it needs to do, and I'll be back. Okay, it's been about an hour. That's a big bowl, but it has rows. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. Put it in the oven. All right, I'll be back. I'll show you when I get it in my little pan. Got a mess going on on this counter. Okay, I just put it like this, and I'm going to use this pizza cutter and cut it in 4, 5, because I'll leave it rise again before I put it in the oven. But I need some for my my cheese knots I'm making. Okay. Alright, I got my dough, my bread rows, so I'm going to put them in the oven, and then I'll show you what they look like when they get done. I'll let them rise again after I put them in this pan for another hour, so now they're ready to cook. Alright, my bread's done, and it's kind of, I don't know, my verdict's out on this pan because they kind of almost together, and then I had to put it back in there a little bit because it was still a little dough between. But I don't know. I'm gonna let them cool, and then I'm gonna cut them apart and then half them, so they'll be like little size that I could eat. My husband might eat the whole one at a time, but I'm not able to because I had that weight loss surgery. But he could just make him 2 halves, but I'll freeze them and then get them out when I want to make a cold cut. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. You guys have a great day, okay?